Alright guys, welcome back. This video is going to be probably about the CRX for sure. I'll give you a little backstory on the issue. It's a really stupid mistake a couple of years ago on my part. I was working on this thing like sporadically, had it all apart, got motivated to put it back together, upgraded some things, converted it to OBD1, and when I put it all back together, I put water in the radiator to, you know, get it started and check for leaks and shit. And once I got it running, I kind of just forgot about it, stopped working on it, and sure as shit, winter set in pretty quick that year, and completely forgot I had water in it. So I knew I was pretty much in trouble at that point. And yeah, sure as shit, the next time I went to go drive the car, I tried to take it to work one Sunday when it was warm out again, and got about 5 minutes down the road and it started overheating on me, and the coolant hoses were pressurizing when I was under boost, and it was a mess. So I turned around and drove it back home, and ever since then I've just been starting it enough to back it in and out of the driveway. I haven't really driven it. So I'm praying that the block's not cracked from when the water froze inside the engine, because it definitely did. So I don't know, maybe it lifted the head, stretched the head studs or something, pushed the gasket out. So that's my thought process on it. I'm just going to pull it apart, because if it's screwed, if the block's cracked, it's getting that B16. So I'm going to pull it apart and see what's underneath there. So let's hope for the best. I'll get back to you in a little bit when I start tearing into it. Alright guys, we're about 40 minutes later. Got most of it apart. Set at the top dead center, and then pulled the timing belt off. Now, you can see inside here. See all that that milk? Yeah, there's definitely water mixing in the oil here, so it's definitely not a good thing. And yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and pull all these cam caps, pull the cams out, and break the head studs loose and pull this thing off. Got the turbo manifold unbolted. I should be able to just lift the head up after this with the intake manifold and everything on it, and then we'll see what kind of damage we got. Get back to you in a few short minutes. Alright guys, it's the next day. I'm home from work now. Got it all ripped apart. It was probably like, I don't know, an hour and a half or something to get it all stripped down, and then kind of looked at it a little bit and then went in the house because it was getting late. But yeah, I don't know. I put the gasket back on here last night, but let's see if I can get it off. I don't see anything major, like any cracks in the cylinder walls or anything. There's a couple spots in this cylinder that I can kind of catch a fingernail on. They look like a stress fracture, but they're like really small. Nothing that I'm too worried about. This motor's not really important. It's all stock aside from the head studs and the Cometic head gasket, which is now garbage. But when I flipped the head over, there was a lot of corrosion right in this area, like built up pretty high, and that's right where the gasket sits against. So clearly it wouldn't be able to make a good seal right there, and I'm thinking this is where the pressure was pushing through and pressurizing the coolant system and mixing coolant and oil right here. So I'm not getting the head resurfaced. I'm not going crazy like that. I'm gonna clean this all up. Maybe you know, some other corrosion right here that would stop the gasket from being flat. Give it a, I don't know, I guess I'll use a little sandpaper or something, clean it up the best I can. The same thing with the surface over here. And then on my way home from work today, went to pick up a new head gasket right at Maybe you heard of them, maybe you didn't. Tri-State Motorsports. I'm sure you heard of them. Them and CLM. I got that 7-second all-wheel drive bubble. That's like right around the corner from my house. So in stock. Called them up this morning. They said they had it. Went there after work and picked it up. You've seen the Civic, the green bubble. It's called Section 8. 7-second all-wheel drive Civic. This is the shop that it came from. Pretty nice little keychain here. So for right now, that's the plan. I'm gonna get down to cleaning this stuff up and reassembling it, hopefully. So get back to you in a few. Alright guys, got a little carried away. Threw the new head gasket on, threw the head back on, dropped the washers and the nuts on for the ARP head studs. Went ahead and torqued it down. First to like 25 foot-pounds and then like 65 foot-pounds or 70 was the second step. That's good enough for me. This thing, I just want to get it running again so I could take it for a little cruise and, I don't know, be able to move it in and out of the garage without it overheating. So I'm gonna go ahead and start hooking up a bunch of little stuff, and then the last thing I'm gonna do is drop the cams in and do the timing belt and stuff. So I'm gonna keep plugging away at it. Get back to you in a few. Alright, cams are back in. Just dropped all the cam caps on, dropped all the bolts in. I'm gonna follow the sequence on these, but I'm not super concerned about torque. Just give them a couple ugga-duggas with the impact and they'll probably be alright. I'll check them by hand after, make sure everything's even, but aside from that, then we'll jump on timing this thing and buttoning it up. Hopefully get it fired up today. Catch you in a few. Alright, it's all back together. Changing the oil real quick because it's got plenty of water in it. And hook the battery back up and see if it starts. I think got the timing right, I believe. And start it up, fill it up with actual coolant maybe this time, and see what kind of trouble we're in, if it fixed the problem or not. See what happens. Alright, well, it's all back together. Test drove. Enjoying this day. Little mega spool action right here. White was a bad choice. I'm getting them real dirty, but it's all back together. Topped off with coolant this time. No leaks, not overheating. And I just enjoyed driving it around for a little bit. First time in a while. Tomorrow's a car meet, so hopefully I'll get some footage from that. And I'll put that all into this video. And we'll see how that goes tomorrow. So, catch up with you tomorrow when we're rolling out. Alright guys, getting ready to load up and go head over to this car meet, see what it's about. I don't expect it's going to be too big, but maybe like 10, 15 CRX EFs, something in the neighborhood of that. So, just got to load up a few things and make my way over there, try and get some footage on the drive, see if I can meet up with these guys before they get there. Get back to you in a few. brother?
Good, brother. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good. The other lot is empty, but there's a cop sitting over there.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I don't know if anybody's legit.
Yeah.
Fucking dog there? What?
There's more people start breaking down everywhere. New York, Pennsylvania, and all that.
What's going on, man?
Yeah.
Like,
Nice to meet you, RJ. How you doing?
I'm Jen.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
What's going on, man? RJ. Nice to meet you. Alright guys, we just got back from the small car meet. Not as many people made it out as we thought we were going to. A couple people broke down on the way, and whatever, it's still a good time though. Just winding down right now.
Drinking for brewskis.
Brewskis, a couple brewskis.
We got fucking junk Hondas everywhere.
Yeah, we keep a pile of junk Hondas out here. Now next time I think they're doing another one.
Yeah, you gotta get in collaboration with your buddy over there. What's his name?
Fucking Y49 Ed.
Ed. We gotta get in touch with him. We gotta set up something better than that. Get some grill action going. Get some burgers, dog, beers, music, everything, man.
Yeah.
Maybe we can go to. I was thinking there's a park over by us, Cheesequake Park. You can go there, hang out. Everybody, you know, it costs a couple bucks to get in there, but you know, you're free range after that. You pay a couple bucks, come down, while everybody hang out, barbecue, drink.
Yeah, we're trying to set something a little nicer up next time.
PA speakers. Have a good time, man.
Try and promote it a little more, get some more people out there, and this wasn't a bad turnout, but I think like the beginning of July,
We can make it better.
trying to do it again and get it a little bigger and grow it each time. Wasn't too bad, but we're gonna end this one off here for now, and I don't know what the next video is gonna be about.
Cheers, mate.
But hopefully it'll be some more progress on this. But for now, catch you on the next one, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.